Hello and welcome to the Walking Talking topic on Surds and Indices. We are up to question number 8 with me, Mr. Barton. Once again, we've got one of these recurring decimals as fractions that we just need to sort out quickly before we get into our third question. So express 0.034 as a fraction. So let's start off as I always do. X equals, let's write out in full, 0.0343434 ... forever. And I want to make sure I have 0.34 at the after the decimal point. So let's get myself 10, lots of x's, decimal point. That's going to leave me with 0.343434 ... What else do I need to multiply it by so I get 0.34 at the end? Well, 10, 100, I think 1,000 is going to do it. 1,000 x's, and that's going to give me 10, 100, 1,000. That's 34.343434 ... Subtract one from the other. 1,000x take 10x is 990 x's. 34.343434 take off 0.343434. Well, that's just 34 take 0 because the 0.34s are just going to cancel each other out. So we get 990x equals 34. If I divide both sides by 990, I end up with x equals 34 over 990. And sure, I can spend time simplifying that down, but it's not asked me to, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Because I want to get onto this question, a nasty multiplying out of surds. So let's have a look. We've got 3 root 5 take root 2 multiplied by 3 root 5 plus root 2. Okay, let's treat it as a double bracket and just go for it. Multiply each term in turn. So 3 root 5 times 3 root 5. Now, if you're dodgy on that, just write it out here. That's 3 times root 5. That's all 3 root 5 means. Times another 3 times root 5. Well, 3 times 3 is just 9. Root 5 times root 5, you can either think of it as root 25, or you can realise that root 5 times root 5 is just 5. So you end up with 9 times 5, so that's going to give you 45. So that first term, 3 root 5 times 3 root 5, is just 45. Now what about this next one? Let's go for 3 root 5 times root 2. So I've got, might as well do it here, 3 root 5 times root 2. Well, that's 3 times root 5 times root 2. Root 5 times root 2 is just root 10, so I end up with 3 root 10s. So I have, and that's positive, so positive 3 root 10s. Now the nice bit here is when I do minus root 2 times 3 root 5, that's exactly the same, but because that's a minus, this is going to be minus 3 root 10s. And finally my last bit, and people tend to mess this bit up, so just be careful. You've got minus root 2 times root 2. Well, you've got one thing's negative, so the whole thing's going to be negative there. Root 2 times root 2 is root 4, and root 4 we know is 2, so that gives you a minus 2. So what do we end up with? We've got 45 take 2, that's 43. We've got 3 root 10s, take off 3 root 10s. They're going to cancel each other out and just leave you with 43. Now the only thing we haven't covered in this Walking Talking Topics series on surds and indices is rationalising the denominator. So just hop on my Mr. Barton Maths website, go to my Maths takeaway page, or just Google rationalising the denominator just to check that you're happy with them. And that is that, done and dusted.